Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Oli. Hi Dottie. Hi Tammy. Hi Jasmine. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Mangala. Hello. How are you? Hi Mystic. Hello. How's everyone? Welcome. Hi Denise. Hello Mary Jenna. Hello. How's everyone? Hi Cancer Sun, hi Gina. Hi MMC, hello. Hi Astral Chemist, welcome. How's everyone? I do have a legal disclaimer if you want to check that out. If you're new here, welcome. To join the list, it is !join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Your question allows me to read for you. It's kind of like giving me that consent to read for you, and you're prepared for whatever comes out. If you choose to leave the list, you can write explanation or leave to leave the list if you want. If you don't get on the free list, you do get put into the lounge. The lounge is just a waiting list to be put onto the free list. So Nightbot chooses people at random to be put onto the free list. Hi Matthew, how are you? Hi love. Yeah. Hi Aldana, hi Sarah. Hi Hi, Jeremy. Welcome. I'll switch the screen so we can get started. I am great. Matthew. What are Haley's current thoughts and feelings from Matthew? Right now. What are Haley's current thoughts and feelings from Matthew right now? Ooh, there's some fiery energy. She's got some fire going on there. For Haley's current thoughts, I feel like she's a little bit not very confident in where the relationship between the two of you is going right now. It's the magician in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of just kind of like not quite sure where her mind's at or where her heart's at. I don't know. Because the two of wands too, she's kind of like indecisive about where she wants to go in the future. Like if I feel like she's trying to visualize herself in the future with you and what that's looking like for her. And I feel like that's kind of like leaving her a little bit indecisive, a little bit hesitant about jumping right in. There's the 7 of Pentacles as well. So I feel like she just wants to go slow and steady and, nurture whatever's going on between the two of you, but not too quickly. Very, slow and steady. Pentacles don't move too fast. Energy. But there's a Queen of Wands. So I do feel like she does have some hot romantic desires and all that sort of hot stuff going on there. So I feel like that's about how she feels. I feel like she does feel like there's a connection. She's not quite sure where it's going. I feel like her feelings are very hot and fiery and maybe a little bit more sexual than like lovey. Maybe she's not quite sure if it's actual love or if it's a work in progress into that direction, right? Because I feel like she's trying to stop herself from going too fast. And that's what I got. And happy Leo season, everyone. Happy everyone who has a Leo birthday during this Leo season. I posted a Leo birthday reading today as well. If anyone has a birthday, you can check that out. Thank you, Joy, for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. What to expect and love this coming weekend for Joy's birthday. Don't forget to check out the Leo video I posted today as well. Make you some additional info on that. For Joy, what can Joy expect for this coming weekend for the birthday? I was on time this time. Usually I'm a little bit delayed in posting birthday videos, but I was very happy that I got it posted in time. Oh man, I'm a Taurus, right? I procrastinate. I was on it today though. It's Sunday, awesome. What can Joy expect for her birthday? What's coming in love this weekend on Sunday for Joy's birthday? Got the energy. Ooh, the Hierophant. I feel like this makes some sense, right? I do feel that. For the Hierophant, I know it's traditional to have whatever plans you have for your birthday. It is traditional, right? It comes every year. So I feel like that is on point for that, for the birthday energy. There is the Page of Swords, so I feel like someone is going to want to talk. You're going to have this conversation, like someone's going to talk to you or call you or text you or whatever that's going to be about. But I feel like there's going to be some clear communication there. So I don't know if it's ideas or getting some information on how to connect with you on your birthday or say happy birthday or maybe a date of some sorts, right? There is the Hermit. So I feel like the weekend might be a little bit more quieter than you're expecting though. Or, yeah. Or staying a little bit more than usual. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But you do have the 7 of Cups. So I do feel like you do have options, or you will have options. Let's see what's going on with the Seven of Cups here in the light. So I feel like there's a lot of wishful thinking. Things are still up in the air. Not quite sure what exactly all the plans are. But I feel like whatever the choice is, like, make it and stick with it. Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, time, and destiny might not be on your side. It's not almost like you're having an outside event and then it's going to rain and it's going to be like you have to bring it inside. That kind of change. I feel like it's not like a really big deal, but it just seems to be something that's going to interfere your plans a little bit there. The Four of Swords is in the light. So I do feel like this week is going to be like relaxing and being able to take a break, kind of like focusing on where you want to shift your focus. Or, you know, sometimes on birthdays people decide what intentions they're going to set for the next year for them. Let's see what else we got here. The moon. Ooh, new moon. I'm doing new moon readings tomorrow. So there's a new moon on Thursday, but I'm doing new moon readings tomorrow. New moons, new beginnings, new birthday, new age. A lot of new things coming in for you, right? I feel like that is what this moon card is about. Some things may come clearer to you than what they were before. Some mysteries maybe are unraveled, but I feel like be open. Be open that there's no deception or, you know, making sure that things are going the way you want them to go and you're not being blindsided for whatever reason. But that's what I got. There wasn't a lot of love, strong love energies coming in, but I feel like you will get some new communication or some clarity about that of some sorts. Dottie! What does Dottie need to know? What does Dottie need to know about her life? What does Dottie need to know about her life? What does Dottie need to know about her life? What does Dottie need to know about her life right now? What does Dottie need to know? What's coming up for Dottie? What's coming up for Dottie's energy? The sun is in the dark. Oh man. I don't know if there's been some negativity brewing around you or what's going on with that. Oh, I just feel like there's this energy of lack of clarity and low motivation and just feeling a little bit down maybe. I don't know. The Six of Cups too, so I was like dwelling on the past or past things, past hurts, whatever that is. I feel like there's some issues that are kind of like just brewing inside of you or around you. That's a little bit harder to let go of than they should be. Or maybe not should be, but I feel like that was a poor choice of words. Just, you know, lingering that can be let go of. Just because you let go of it doesn't mean you forget about it, though. For the Seven of Swords in the light, I do feel like someone is, I don't know, sneaking around or trying to give you lies or just being really shady around you. Not quite sure what that is about either. The Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is in the dark. Why is Seven of Pentacles in the dark here? I feel like there's some frustration, some impatience energy coming through. Just feeling like you don't have the motivation to finish what you have to get done. Oh man, the world is in the dark. So I feel like there's some things that are just not completed, that these cycles need to be completed so you can move on. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like now is the energy for you to be more self-reliant, more reserved, not being open to the wrong people, or being mindful who you share things with, and just so you know, sometimes if you share too much of your information, people can use that to get inside your head and change things around a little bit, right? I kind of like feeling that energy. It's kind of like protecting yourself in that kind of way. What does Dottie need to know about this energy? What does Dottie need to know about this energy? The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of balancing things around to get things done that you need to get done. You know, do the most important things first, and what can wait, and I feel like that'll help build your strength here. That's what I got. Love. Get a reading for love. What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? The Emperor. Ooh, I don't know if the Emperor is coming towards you in love or what's going on there. It's like this person wants you and you're like, no, stay away. All the guards are up. Oh man, there's the Emperor. Not sure if there's someone coming towards you, Viscer Energy. Viscer Energy is like you being more assertive and more in control over what's coming next for you. I feel like if there's someone coming towards you, I feel like they do come with a lot of romance, a lot of passion, a lot of I want you now kind of energy. There's the Ace of Wands in the dark, so I don't know if it's just a matter of you not being aware of who this person is, or if this is a person that rushes in really quickly and a lot of love bombing energy, but then they pull back really quickly. Are you dealing with that now? Yeah, and it's just a little bit, I don't know what's going on with that. The Hangman is in the dark. The Hangman in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of like, not really changing your perspective, just trying to figure out what is the best way to deal with this situation. Because the Lover's at the dark, so I don't feel like you're quite into whatever this is all that much. You're indecisive about where this is going. What does love need to know about this energy? What does love need to know about this energy? What does love need to know about this energy? Yeah, take some time to think things through. Like if you don't want to rush into it, then don't. No, Nine of Wands sounds a little bit guarded. Like, ooh, what is this? But I just feel the sense of you standing strong, standing up for yourself. And if you feel like it's worth trying it again or doing it, it's retrograde is irritating you. Yeah, they're contacting you again. Yeah, I just feel like there's this very like you just wanting to fight them off. The Hermit is like crawling back inside your shell, and yeah, closing the blinds, pretend you're not home, kind of energy. I can feel that for you. The Queen of I feel like it is really weighing down your energy. So I don't know if it's about you, taking the Nine of Wands advice and like putting some guards up, setting some boundaries, not allowing them into your energy right now, and just focus on the new people that you have going on, and not allowing the old people in. Just because they're knocking on the door doesn't mean you have to answer it, right? Oh man, I feel like I taught my kids that too much, because when people come to the door, nobody wants to answer the door. Oh man. I know a lot of people, they run to the door and they answer. The door knocks. A lot of times we don't answer the door. When I answer the door, my kids are like, "Why are you answering the door?" They're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm not the best influence. Oh man, Gina, what's coming for Gina and Biggie and Batty Zeus Network career? What is coming for Biggie and Batty Zeus Network career? Let's see for Gina. Turn your phone off now? Yeah, just because it rings doesn't mean you have to answer, right? If they come to your door, it doesn't mean you have to open the door. The door's closed, there's a lock on the door for a reason, right? You're welcome, love. That's why you have curtains, you can close them. Don't have curtains, you find anything. A blanket works. Regina, what's coming for Biggie from Body Zeus Network career? Let's see for Gina. What's coming for Biggie from Body Zeus Network career in December? We're looking for December 2025. What's going on for Biggie from Body Zeus Network in December 2025? That came out really quickly. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh man. That's I want to say the Three of Pentacles, but I feel like she's gonna be like collaborating and like working together, or like working as a team, or being more effective in that kind of energy come December. For the Eight of Pentacles in the light, for some reason I don't want to say the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why. I feel like she's kind of like learning new skills or developing or working on something that's new for her. So that may come out in December. But I feel like there's just also this energy of her trying to be more consistent and putting more effort into her work, especially more work regarding promoting herself. Some of it has to do with By Zeus Network, or that is something else as well on the side. because the Page of Cups, I feel like she's going to get a lot of good news or a lot of good feedback on something that may inspire her to do more of the things that she loves to do. And then there's the Five of Wands in the dark. So I feel like it's not a matter of her like keeping up with the trends or keeping up with the competition, whatever that is. It's kind of her focusing on herself and doing her own thing. Then with the Fool in the dark, it seems like she's not going to be just winging it this time. I don't know if that was her energy in the past or not, but she seems to be more clear cut in her direction of where she's going, being more mindful of things and not just putting herself out there and taking risks. But that's what I got. You're welcome, Gina. Joy, thank you so much for your donation. Let's see, how will Joy's date with Joey go on Sunday? Ooh, it's gonna be hot and fiery. It's Leo season, right? New moon energy? Oh man. New moon and Leo on top of it. Oh man. For Joy. How is Joy's date gonna go on Sunday? How is Joy's date gonna go on Sunday? Oh man. I don't know if you're gonna be disappointed or what's going on here, because I had high hopes for this. The Knight of Swords is in the dark. So I feel this energy of you wondering if it's too fast, too hot, too quick kind of energy, you pulling back a little bit, or the other way around, where the energy will get intense really quickly, and one of you will just be wanting to, this is too fast, what's going on here? Oh man, because I just feel like the focus and the persuasion and the bold, passionate moves are coming through. But at the same time, one of you are going to want to hide the emotions because too many emotions coming too fast. There is the Knight of Pentacles as well. So I feel like one of you is going to want to pull back and slow down. Because I feel like it's going to be like... but it's not just the two of you. It's in the air, right? The new moon in Leo and Leo season is just going to be like that. The Tower, so I feel like they may make some sudden, unexpected, disruptive changes or chaos may happen. But I feel like if you have to change plans or change locations, change timing, change days, whatever it is, trust that that is for a good reason. Because I just feel like this is be prepared for the unexpected if there's any type of unexpected things coming your way. The Seven of Swords is in the light. Let's see, why is the Seven of Swords in the light? Why is the Seven of Swords in the light? Ten of Wands. Oh man, I feel like there's an energy that maybe you'll get called to work, or you're gonna have the feeling called to work, or maybe he will, and Joey will have you called away to work and run away from commitments. But the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups is in the light, so it's hard to believe that it's a lie because it's a Seven of Swords. That's why I'm thinking it's a lie, but it's so positive. I'm not quite sure. Like, you know, roles can always be reversed, so I don't know if it's yours or his. You'll have to work too, probably. Yeah, instead of Wands, I feel like there's gonna be some work. And but the Ten of Cups is like, you know, I want to have this happy time energy. I want the fulfillment, love, and happiness. I want this. But then, so Seven of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be lying or deceit or cheats or anything. It could be just being very strategic, like coming up with a new idea, new plans, rescheduling, and trying to figure out a different way to make it work, right? Yeah, the Six of Cups in the dark, so I do feel like that happy memory, happy time energy is coming through, that inner child. Maybe feeding both of your inner child at the same time. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Luck, timing, destiny doesn't seem to be on your side for Sunday. So I don't know if something's going to happen where the universe is just going to make you choose a different day and a different time. And it will be okay. Because I feel like a lot of this energy is positive. Just may have come too fast or just too soon. Maybe postpone it to Monday. I don't know. You need to wait and see, because energies are always changing. Just because that's the energy now doesn't mean it's going to be the energy come Sunday. Right? The energy changes as fast as the moon phases. I feel like you will. I feel like you will. I feel like the connection is going to be so strong so quickly that, you know, sometimes when there's a lot of intense emotions quickly, it can cause a lot of heated emotions, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. You know, maybe bad in the moment, but if you take a step back and think about it, it could be just a lot of intense emotions too quickly. The Leo energy will make you both have high egos. For Mary Jana, what does Mary Jana want to know right now? What does Mary Jana want to know right now? What awaits Mary Jana in the next week? What awaits Mary Jana next week? What does Mary Jana need to know for next week? What does Mary Jana need to know for next week? Oh, you have the High Priestess. So next, I feel like next week is not about relying solely on your intuition or what your gut's telling you. I feel like you have to do more than that. Like, get the facts, get the information, do the research, whatever it is for you, and not just go with how you're feeling. Because you have the Ten of Swords as well. So things are going to be a little bit tougher, a little bit more challenging, maybe a little bit more worrisome or stressful than usual. I feel like you will get some good news, some good clarity though with the Page of Swords. So I just feel like you're going to either get some new information, new ideas, new sparks of something. So I do feel like there's a strong energy about you being curious and finding out more about it rather than just taking it or just feeling, okay, this doesn't feel right, I'm not going to go into it. Or this does feel right, I'm going to go into it, but making sure you know the details. Especially if it comes for love, right? I don't know if this Page of Swords is like something wanting to ask you out or date you or whatever this energy is. So Two of Cups here. This connection here. And then King of Pentacles is in the dark, but I don't know if it's like a father figure around you that just disapproves of whatever this connection is. What's going on here? What's going on with the Two of Cups? Why the Two of Cups here? But do you feel like there's this, I feel like it's more of a reconnection, but it could be a new energy. He's want to come out the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is not a new person. It's someone coming to your energy and love and romance. Your dad is heaven. Yeah, I feel like it's someone you've been with before and wants to reconnect with you and try to play this Two of Cups card with the love and romance soulmate connection. But I feel like there's an energy that's saying no. I feel bad for you because the love and romance sounds so good, right? But then it's like, you already had that start. You don't want to go back to that. It's like there's a lot of judgment, a lot of, warning you about the magician. You know, that what kind of tricks are up his sleeve, what kind of manipulation is up his sleeve. I feel like there's this, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but, yeah. I mean, it feels good. I mean, here, it's up to you what you want to do. It just seems like there's this male figure, don't know who it is, or a male energy around you that may disapprove of whatever connection is. I feel like the magician may be saying that this Two of Cups is not as honest as it looks like. The Ace of Swords, maybe some false starts starting here, some miscommunication, some confusion, maybe lies. I don't know. Judgment's in the dark too. Maybe that's what you do need to look more about, Look more than just how you're feeling. Try to get more information. Pure Heart. What are JP's feelings and intentions towards Pure Heart? What are JP's feelings and intentions towards Pure Heart? Let's see. You're welcome, Mary Jana. I was hoping to have more positive messages for you. For Pure Heart, what are JP's feelings and intentions towards Pure Heart? What are JP's feelings and intentions towards Pure Heart? Hi, Nacho. Hello. What are JP's feelings and intentions towards pure hurt? The Nine of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like whatever stresses, worries, and whatever is going on there, I feel like JP's in a better position now, or feels more content, more stable in whatever energy was around them before regarding their feelings and intentions. Because there's a temperance is in the light. So the mind, heart, and soul is more aligned and more balanced right now. I feel like whatever's going on with them, I feel like they feel more at peace, more patience, more in control over their decisions and all that sort of thing. So I feel like JP's feelings and intentions towards you right now are very focused, very like better than they were before. There is a Seven of Cups here, so maybe there's a little bit of excessive energy coming through, like not knowing, like having a lot of feelings, a lot of intentions, like which ones do I play first, kind of thing. The Knight of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like it's more about them wanting to go fast, wanting to push something along a little faster than what is going right now. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. Let's see. Why is the Knight of Swords in the dark? Why is the Knight of Swords in the dark? Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like it's a little imbalanced. I don't know if it's just JP just realized he has new feelings and new intentions towards you and want to go really fast, maybe faster than what you're going. The Ten of Cups is in the dark too. I don't know if there's some tension between the two of you, even though they feel like they're more clear-minded right now. Still seems to be tension. I don't know if it has to do with JP's family or what's going on with that. King of Pentacles in the dark. What is going on with this Knight of Swords? What's going on here with this Knight of Swords in the dark? What exactly is this energy? Ace of Swords. I don't know. I feel like JP is gonna have some new ideas. I just don't know if these new ideas are gonna sit well with you, or what exactly the expectations of this is. But I feel like you're gonna have to be the one to make the decision if you're gonna go along with it or not, or if you're gonna change plans. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know what JP's ideas are. But I feel like he wants to rush into something with you, but it may not be the most practical thing for you to get into because of the King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in the dark. And I don't know how it's going to affect your emotions with the Ten of Cups here, like long term wise. But that's what I got. I don't know if that made any answers towards you, but I feel like there is a lot of feeling, or I feel like whatever feelings they have is they feel more balanced of whatever is going on between the two of you. Their intentions as well. Geneva, hello. What are Quentin's thoughts for Geneva? What is Quentin's thoughts for Geneva right now? What is the future looking like for them? What is the future looking like for them? What is the future looking like for them? Ten of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy with the Ten of Wands. Is like there's a lot of weight on Quentin's shoulders. Some of it's like a lot of work, a lot of things that they have to get done around the house or around their work or whatever's going on there. But I do feel like they think the world of you, though. You know, I do feel like they think the world of you. Like, I just feel the sense of an awakening. Like, you awaken their mind, their heart, their everything. I just feel this energy of them going through a transformation and then just following their heart or deciding to follow their heart. There's a page of wands in the dark, so I feel where this is going. It all depends on a communication the two of you are going to have, or a conversation between the two of you that you're going to have with talking about your future plans, future actions, intentions, and where this love is going. I feel the conversation needs to happen before you take a leap of faith and move forward. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. It's a matter of, you know, what both of your careers are going to look like in the future and where that's going to bring you. Because I just feel like there's a lot of future planning energy that's going to come out of this. What does Geneva need to know about this energy? The sun, it seems very positive. Luck, timing, and energy is on your side. You know, I feel like you are going through the cycles, you're going through the emotions right now of connecting. But I feel like this relationship could be something really solid. It's just a matter of having the conversation before taking this leap of faith and having this positive optimism, good luck, good energy, good karma energy kind of thing. So, yeah. Hi, Blue. Hi, Gigi. Denise, hello. What's coming in for Denise next month? What's coming in for Denise next month? What's the theme of August for Denise? What's the theme for August for Denise? There's too many cards there. What is August looking like for Denise? Oh man, there's some good energy coming out of this too. The world, I do feel like the theme for next month is closing one chapter and opening up a new one. Right? I just feel like things are closing, things are opening. I feel the sense of achievements, fulfillments, possibilities coming your way, especially conclusions. I feel like there's some conclusions and endings that are going to happen between now and the beginning of August that's going to help you get going with some new energy, new inspirations. You have the sun here, so I feel there's a lot of positive energy, a boost of vitality, and making movements. I feel like you're even making movements is something that's more satisfying towards you. It makes you feel more happy. Your balance is going to be good with the Justice card here. I just feel this energy of like whatever's coming for you, it's kind of like just listening to yourself and trusting that you know what's what, right? Um, yeah, making sure you cross all the T's and all the I's and all that sort of thing. If there's any contracts or anything that you need to look into, make sure to get them really closely so that you're not getting, that you keep this positive energy going. You have the Three of Cups in the dark as well. So I feel like there's a sense of, you may not have the biggest social life come August. You may have to, pick and choose where you're going to put your energy towards socializing and communications and relationships and all that sort of thing. Because, I feel like you just can't spread yourself everywhere. Also, be mindful of some drama. I feel like there might be drama brewing around in August as well. It never ends with the drama, eh? Or the trolling, or whatever that is for you. Everything's looking good for you, right? Despite whatever this is, just focus on this positive energy. Don't dwell if whatever that is, You have the independence, you have love coming your way, love, romance, passion. You have your independence, success in career and finances and that sort of thing. I feel like August is just your month. LM, thank you so much for your donation. Hi, Jasmine. Francesco's current thoughts and feelings for Mira. What are Francesco's thoughts and feelings about Mira? What are Francesco's current thoughts and feelings about Mira right now? The Ace of Wands. I feel like sparks are flying out of somewhere. I don't know where they're coming from, but there is some sparks there going on. I don't know if there's been a new connection between the two of you or what's going on with that. You do have the Two of Swords, so I feel like there's some indecisive energy. Maybe some miscommunications. I don't know. Or just out of ideas. For the Five of Pentacles in the dark as well, I feel like there's this energy of reconciling. So I'm not quite sure what that's going on either. I just feel like there's finding some solutions or compromise. I don't know if there's been a communication between you and Francisco lately, or what this energy is about. The Three of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like there's an opportunity of the two of you connecting, working something out together. Yeah? Okay, awesome. What is going on with this connection? With the what is going on with this connection with Francisco and Mira? It seems all positive. Luck the Wheel of Fortune's not turning in your favor, but it could be just the beginning of a new cycle. The cycle's a little stuck still. The Chariot, you're at a pause trying to figure out what is what. The Six of Wands here, you know, the badass success is coming out. Maybe you're just a little bit decisive of where this is going. So I feel like the two of you need to have that conversation to clear the air, do that reconciling, or you know whatever has to be done there. I feel like that needs to be done before you can move forward. But it seems to be like you're gonna work things out in the end. You're gonna, you know, recognize each other's feelings and thoughts and actions, whatever that is about. You know, and I feel like that may help clear up the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune being dark and make them turn into light. And that's what I got though. Astral Chemist, what is the potential of my music in the current social media climate? Let's see for Astral Chemist, what's going on in their potential music? What's going on with their potential music in the current social media climate? What's going on in their energy? Feels like they chose themselves for you. So you have the Nine of Pentacles on the light. So I feel like this boost of independence, this boost of growth and success is coming your way, especially with the music situation. I do feel that for you. I feel the sense of you taking it easy on yourself though. Like don't get your head in the clouds kind of thing, even though a lot of positive energy is coming towards you. There is the Three of Cups in the dark, so I don't know if it's a matter of you doing this solo and not getting a lot of feedback or a lot of collaboration or whatever really quickly, but things are going to balance itself out because you have the Justice. So I feel if there's any illegal things attached to this music social media thing, and maybe look into that at all. There is a Sun in the dark as well, so I feel like there is a potential of a missed opportunity. So I don't know if the missed opportunity is coming from you being at the wrong, not being at the right place at the right time kind of thing. So I don't know if you're gonna cancel plans because you're not feeling it, but then that could potentially miss some sort of positive opportunity. I don't know if it's about promoting your music or what that is about. The Seven of Swords is in the dark. Seven of Swords, I just feel this energy of like you not wanting to get caught. Um, I don't feel like it's bad. It's not getting caught being aware of things. Like you don't want to just catch yourself like, oh man, I missed that. Why did I miss that kind of energy? Is what I'm feeling. Ten of Swords. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of hard emotions, and I feel like it's gonna really make you have a clear mind. Not quite sure what's coming through out of this because I feel like this is not really answering your question. What is potential? I don't know. I feel like something's coming out of this. I have no idea if you know what I'm talking about or not, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of opportunity or some sort of work that's going to come out of this for you or something. But I feel like it's about you being very open minded. Keep your eyes peeled to what this could possibly be. But I do feel like it's good for you. It's just a matter of there's a potential that you may miss it or not see it or not realize it's there. We have another clarity for Astral Chemists. The Hermit. It's like putting yourself out there, pushing yourself out there. You know, don't be afraid. I feel like keep doing what you're doing, and I feel like you're gonna get recognized. Hello, XO. Welcome to join the list with the explanation mark join followed by your question. There, you did it. Yeah. You're added to a lounge. So Nightbot chooses people at random from the lounge to be put on the free list. Mystical, hello. What does Mystical Spirit Team want Mystical to know right now? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? They'll want to give Mystical a message. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? They want to come and give Mystical a message. Thank you. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, or Mystical Spirit Team that wants to come and give Mystical a message. Nine of Pentacles is in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of you. I feel like you have been working hard, like probably working harder than you realize, and people are not giving you the recognition that you're needing. Maybe for some of this work, you are needing to lean on someone or needing help or whatever the case may be. I feel like that is a lot of weight on your shoulders. I feel like there is a lot of stresses and worries that come around with that. But I feel like you are moving forward in the right direction. I feel like that you are where you need to be. There are challenges, obstacles, roadblocks. There's all kinds of things in your path, but you're still moving forward in a positive light. You are on the right path. The tower is in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of changes happening. There may be a little bit of resistance of these changes happening, or maybe a little bit fearful of not knowing exactly what these changes are, but they're happening anyways. There is the Seven of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like there's this energy of frustrations and just impatience because you're wanting things to go faster, like you wanted them yesterday, but it's dragging its feet, right? Oh man. The Ace of Wands. So whatever's coming out of this, there's new beginnings for you, Mystical. New sparks of inspiration, creativity. Maybe just you taking initiative, putting yourself out there, and letting the hard work that you've been doing shine a little brighter. Right? Oh, man. There is a King of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like it's whatever you're trying to pursue right now, it is going to take a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of you being consistent in your energy. But I feel like there's new beginnings that are going to come out of this. What's I got for you? I feel like that's what your spirit team wants you to know. Moonbeam is a real person, yes. Nightbot is not. Moonbeam is a real person. Blue, hello for blue. Love reading for blue. Ooh, what's coming in for love for blue? What's coming in love for blue right now? What's coming in love for blue right now? What's coming in love for blue right now? How is blue gonna open its heart? How is blue? How is this gonna influence blue's love energy? I feel like you're coming right through. I mean, you got the Hot Wheels card there. Car. Oh man. Nacho, Moonbeam helped me make the cards. Yeah, Moonbeam is. I don't know. Oh man. Moonbeam is my partner. He helped me make the cards. I don't know if any of you don't know that, but yeah. For the Two of Pentacles is in the dark, I do feel like there's things here that's going to be balancing, or like, I feel like your energy right now is kind of like balancing options. I don't know if it's a matter of you weighing your options, like waiting for someone. Dylan, I think his name is. I don't remember what his name is. I'm sorry. Waiting for someone or exploring your options. So I feel like it's kind of like trying to figure out what you want to do, where you want to direct your energy, and what's more beneficial for you right now. I feel like what's most beneficial for you right now is to be the Knight of Wands, right? Knight of Wands is always on a pursuit for new love, new action, new see what's out there and explore the waters, right? You always say there's a lot of fish in the sea, so I feel like it's time for you to go fishing with your fancy Hot Wheels car here. The Ten of Pentacles, I think it's not time for you to commit to anything right now. but definitely explore your options, put yourself out there. And I feel like your alignment is in the right place for it. Your mind, heart, soul is all aligned for you to embrace this energy and seeing where this could potentially go, right? Let's see. What does Blue need to know about this energy? What else does Blue need to know about this energy? What else does Blue need to know about this energy? Two of Wands. I feel like you have choices and decisions to make regarding your future, what your future plans, future intentions are, future whatever that is for you. But I feel like you're the one that needs to choose, so you have to choose by taking one step at a time. You know, your Knight of Wands is in the light side, and you feel like you need to pursue. Keep it going with the Knight of Wands. Don't be indecisive and lose the Knight of Wands energy because it's in the dark. Keep that fire going. You know, new moon and Leo, the hot fiery energy is gonna be on fire there come Thursday. Jazz with from Spirit Team. Okay, for Jazz. Right, Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith, and why come and give Jazz a message? Right, Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith, and why come give Jazz a message? What does Jazz need to know from her Spirit Team? What does Jazz need to know from her Spirit Team? Right, Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith, and why come and give Jazz a message? It's a little bit too much, but we'll take what's face up. Apparently they have a lot to say, but you know, we're limited on time here. The Strength, the Swords, the Emperor. I don't know why they're all in the dark. Right, Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, or Jazz, Spirit Team. What do they need to know about this energy? What do they need to know about this energy? Thank you. In the dark too. Why is it in the dark too? We'll clarify on this. I'm really feeling this energy of your Spirit Team wanting you to boost your confidence, boosting your ego, boosting your courage, especially courage. I feel this energy of them saying like, don't be fearful. Like, take one step in front of the other. Don't be scared. Just because you don't know all the facts about it doesn't mean you can't try it out and see how it feels, kind of thing. There is the Six of Swords in the dark, so I feel that there's that energy of you feeling distant or stalling or not wanting to put yourself out there because you don't want to cause trouble or you don't want to do something that would be wrong. I'm not quite sure what that is for you because I just feel this energy of your Spirit Team trying to push you to be more confident. Take action, take initiative, take whatever this is, reach out and I'm not quite sure what you're reaching out to. If it's a love situation or what. Because you do have the Knight of Cups here. So I don't know if it's like you holding back and repressing your feelings and not really expressing your feelings to this person, or not trusting this person, or not quite sure what their intentions are. What is going on with this energy? What does Jazz Spirit Team want her to know about this energy? Well, it seems like it will make your dreams come true if you just take a leap of faith, right? Nine of Cups. On that journey of embracing joy and self-fulfillment, choosing happiness, choose to manifest your dreams, trust your intuition, you know? Sometimes our mind can mess with our intuition though. Sometimes we're feeling it, then our mind starts thinking that's not a great idea, and then we go down that rabbit hole and become the Queen of Wands in the dark and not knowing which direction we want to go into. Oh man, the Queen of Wands in the dark though, I feel like it's more of your Spirit Team kind of indicating like, go for it, be fearless. Embrace this impulsive new energy that may be coming through. Also feel this energy like don't apologize for being yourself either. Yeah, say what you gotta say. The Page of Swords. She doesn't bite her tongue for anyone. You're working on your confidence? Yeah, I feel like this is a big confidence boost. And I feel like it's gonna lead you some new positive things. Say what you need to say. Be fearless like this Queen of Wands here. Don't be indecisive. Do what you gotta do. You have the Queen of Cups. You're embracing this path of choosing to be happy, stepping up your game plan, whatever that is for you. Yeah, you gotta do that. All of your Spirit Teams are protecting you and guiding you and pushing you. But yeah, you gotta put yourself out there, you know? Turn your strength into the light, have that courage, have that confidence. Six of Swords, keep moving forward, leave all your insecurities behind. The Emperor, take charge of your path, keep moving forward. You may meet your Knight of Cups. You know the Knight of Cups, a loving heart charmer, that romantic person. And yeah, even your Queen of Wands here. When the Queen of Wands, when she's in the light, she's very fiery, sexy, vibrant, magnetic person. I feel like your spirit team says that you have potential for all of that. Cancer Sun, hello. Tell me about the past Aries I dealt with. Ooh, for Cancer Sun. What does Cancer Sun need to know about the past Aries that Cancer Sun dealt with? What's going on in the past Aries that Cancer Sun dealt with? What was going on in the Aries path? That was too many cards. You're welcome, Jai. What's going on with the past Aries energy? The Two of Pentacles. Okay. So the Aries may have been one of those that went in really fast and heavy, pulled back, went in hot and heavy, pulled back. I don't know if that's been what you've been dealing with or what's going on with that. Because the Two of Pentacles, like them trying to balance things around, I don't know if it's about their work, their time management, their finances, whatever it is, but the Knight of Wands, like, I want to go in fast, I want to go in hot. Yeah, let's see. What are the Aries feelings right now? What are the Aries feelings right now towards Cancer Sun? What are the Aries feelings towards Cancer Sun right now? Ooh, broken heart. I feel like whatever, I'm not quite sure what's going on with the broken heart. Because I feel like they go in, they go out, they go in, they go out. Past 2 years, no contact. Okay. Because I feel like they want a commitment with you. The Ten of Pentacles is definitely a long-term commitment energy. With relationships, work, finances, like having it all. What are his next actions towards Cancer Sun? What is the Aries next actions towards Cancer Sun? What are the Aries next actions towards Cancer Sun? Oh man, the Seven of Wands, a little bit guarded, a little bit indecisive. Aries can be very indecisive, very quick thinking. They act before they think. That's an Aries. So I'm not quite sure if that was caused issues between the two of you in the past or what's going on with that. Cancers tend to sometimes be a little bit more slower. Cancers seem to think before they act, where Aries do the opposite. So I kind of feeling that a little bit of that energy kind of like brewing around as well. Because I don't know if this was the Aries wants to go fast and you're the Cancer here wanting to slow things down. But that is what I got. I'm not, what is that actions towards you? I feel like it's very indecisive. I feel like they'd fight for you if that's what you want, but if you don't want that, they're not quite sure what you're wanting. They don't know what your intentions are. They don't know what to do with it. What does the Cancer Sun need to know about this? Is this relationship dead and over? Is this relationship dead and over? It's not dead and over. Well, the Knight of Cups is a yes card, but it's the Knight of Cups, so I don't feel like it's a solid no for sure. I feel like there's something there, but the two of you have to be on the same page. Both of you have to find that middle road if you want to make it work and see where it goes. It's a tough one because you both have, where they say opposites attract. That is a Cancer and an Aries. MMC. General reading for MMC. What does MMC need to know right now? What does MMC need to know right now? What does MMC need to know right now? Right, spirit guides, the ancestors, and you okay? The one can give MMC a message. What does MMC need to know right now? And there's some negativity. I don't know if there's an opportunity that came up and you felt like you don't know if you should take it or pass it. The Seven of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of wanting some clarity, wanting some sort of focus before you decide anything. But I feel like your goals right now are very realistic, very grounding. It's trying to figure out things, trying to figure out what options are available, which ones to go with, which ones not to go with. And I feel like that is blocking you from moving forward for whatever reason. Because I feel like this chapter wants to close and open with a brand new one. I feel like this brand new one starts with accepting this opportunity, whatever this could be for you, you know? But I just feel the sense of you wanting to make movement towards something better, but also hesitating, wondering if it looks too good to be true, kind of thing, and not trusting it. There's the King of Cups too, so I don't know if it's about going forward in a new relationship or going to the next level in a relationship that you're already in. Let's see, what does MC need to know about this energy? What does MC need to know about this energy with this King of Cups? Who is this King of Cups? I feel like this King of Cups is just someone who leads with kindness and compassion, a very calm and patient person. Very passionate, very attractive. I'm not quite sure who this is. Five of Cups. I don't know if these guys had a falling out before. They want to reconcile with you again. Because I feel like they do. They hold a spot for you in their heart very dearly. The Seven of Cups came in the dark again. Both in the dark. Ugh, I feel like it's a matter of figuring out what exactly you truly want and sticking with it and just making a choice of what you truly want. Like, are you going to let water go under the bridge and give it another go? Or what you want to do? I feel like the choice is yours to make. I think it's definitely worth a conversation, you know, to see what's going on. But that's totally up to you. Jasmine, hello. Who's the person that hit and ran my brother's car on Sunday morning? Let's see, who is the person? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, you can tell us the energy around the person who hit Jasmine brother's car on Sunday morning. Is this the person that left mysterious flowers at her grandma's house? In Jasmine's dream. Okay. Who is the person that left mysterious flowers at Jasmine's grandma's house in a dream? Why did I channel Pillow Talk song on a door? Why did she channel in Pillow Talk song on a door? Not quite sure what that is about. We'll go with the first question, Jasmine. The first question was the energy around who hit your brother's car on Sunday morning. So it's the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So I don't know if it's somebody that your brother works with, or they were just at a rush to get to work or leave work or whatever the situation was. I do feel there was some sort of work energy around it. The Three of Cups was in the dark too. I feel like they were late or they were rushing. They weren't really thinking, so I don't feel like it was something that was done on purpose or to be negative or anything. What else does Jasmine need to know about this energy? About the person who hit her brother's car and ran on Sunday. 7 of Wands. I feel like I feel like if they left or abandoned the situation just because they didn't want to get into a fight, they didn't want to get into a conflict. Um, yeah. I feel like they left quickly too to blow off steam. I feel like they were mad that they hit your brother's car, so I feel like they feel really bad and guilty about it. I feel like they were just careless because they were in a rush. For the Queen of Cups and a Light, and the Nine of Swords, I feel like this is about those flowers that were left at your grandma's house in your dream. The Nine of Swords is a dream card to begin with, so that was good. I feel like it was a way for you to release any fears and recover some things that are going on within you. Like, you know, we do a lot of healing in our sleep. A lot of healing in our sleep. That's why they say when you're sick, it's best to rest, because when you sleep, you heal a lot of yourself, not just physical things, but mental things, inner things, heart things. The Queen of Cups too, giving you. I feel like your grandma was trying to give you some emotional support and wanting you to trust your inner voice and wanting you to trust your own inner healing powers that you have within yourself. So I feel like that was a way of your grandma getting it. I feel like the grandma left the flowers at her house for you to help you with this healing. And then why did I channel the pillow talk? I don't understand that question all that well. What are you trying to say about the pillow talk thing? Jasmine? Jasmine, are you still here? Okay. You think your grandma's house is broken into? Okay, gotcha. It was a dream. We think my grandmother house got broken into. We could try that again. What does Jasmine need to know about her grandma's house getting broken into? What does Jasmine need to know about her grandma's house being broken into? The World, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So for the breaking into your grandma's house came out is the World. So the World is kind of like the world's in the light, so I feel like it was positive. So I don't know what happened with someone breaking into your grandma's house, but there's no negative energy here. There is the Eight of Cups in the dark, so I feel like it does seem to be some unresolved issue. Um, not quite sure what that could be for you either, because it doesn't really make sense for a broken in. There's a Two of Wands, so I feel like it's just figuring it out. I feel like it's something that not feeling a lot of negative energy, but if you feel like someone broken into your house, then I feel like you're gonna have to investigate a little further. Maybe with the authorities or whatever, or I don't know if you call the police or whatever and say that your grandma's house is broken into. But yeah, it seems to be something to look into, but it doesn't seem to be anything negative. Uh, the next one is a song. Okay, I don't know what the question is for about the pillow talk. Do you have a question for that or no? Why did you hear the song? Is that what you're saying? Why did Jasmine hear the song Pillow Talk? Why did Jasmine hear the song Pillow Talk? The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. So the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like you heard the song to get some clarity, especially around being grounded, being down to earth, being patient, being calm in your energy, being practical with whatever decisions you have going on. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy of just you, just trying to help you stay grounded, helping you stay focused, helping you figure things out, right? Because Ten of Cups is kind of like letting go of any stresses, especially around materialistic things and family drama things and whatever that was for you. Two of Pentacles trying to give you a sense of clarity to make some sort of decision. And the Three of Pentacles as well, like you just focusing on your own energy, what do you have going on, without relying or codependence towards others right now. I also feel like there's this energy around you that your grandma is trying to help you or send you a message of some sorts. But I do feel like what the message was before about the grandma still seems very valid, that she is trying to help you heal with something. That is what I got. You're welcome, Denise. Tammy, what does Tammy need to know right now? 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 What does Tammy need to know in general? She's alive? Okay. It could be any grandma, you know? It could be a great grandma. Somebody up there is trying to give you a message, Jasmine. For the Two of Pentacles in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of you balancing what you got going on, right? The Two of Pentacles is generally about like balancing resources, adapting to your situation right now, the situation that you have right now, with trying to be more flexible or trying to organize, you know, all your materialistic things, your work life, your money life, all that sort of stuff. The King of Pentacles is also in light, so I feel like it's time to take care of business. Not quite sure what that is for you, but I feel like it's really important for you right now to lead by example, because I feel like people are watching you. I don't know if it's your children or what, but I feel like people are relying on you, or, you know, they lean on you for things. So I feel like it's a matter of you being more um aware of your surroundings, or more aware of your actions, because I do feel like someone's watching you, but not in a bad way, but like for guidance and support, and okay, well, Tammy does it that way, so I'm gonna try it that way too, kind of thing. There is the Eight of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like there is this energy of you being more committed and more dedicated and consistent in your work. I feel like there's a work energy, because I feel like all this energy is around work kind of life, of you boosting up your skills or boosting up your productivity at your work, or whatever that is for you. Because I feel like there is competition, or there's competition coming for your job or your position, because I feel like you're gonna have to fight for your position, right? The Seven of Wands here, fighting for your position and your reputation. I feel like that is very challenging for you right now, or will be. But I feel it's important for you to stand your ground and set your boundaries, but also lead by example. You know, work the way you want your coworkers to work. Um, you know, be how you want everyone else to be, and I feel like they're gonna follow suit with that because they're watching. The Fool. Take a leap of faith. So I don't know if it's a matter of upping your gameplay, improving your skills at work, whatever that is, for a chance of promotion or an advancement of some sort, or some sort of good things coming your way, for sure. I feel that for you, Tammy. Yeah. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. So collaborating, working with your teammates, or whatever you have going on. Doesn't necessarily have to be work, but I feel like whatever's going on in your energy, you have to work with them, not against them. Lead by example. Be more assertive in your energy. Be more of the leader than a follower, it seems. That's what I got. Mangala, hello. What is the future of Mangala's relationships with husband? Let's see. What is the future of Mangala's relationships with her husband? What is the future of Mangala's relationship with her husband right now? You have the judgment in the dark. Oh man. For the judgment, I feel like there's a lot of guilt, a lot of regret, a lot of fear of judgments, a lot of misunderstandings. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. There is a chariot, so I feel like your relationship right now is on a pause. It's not really moving in any direction. I feel like there's a conflict that hasn't been resolved yet as well. You're having issues and less communication. Yeah, I could feel that. The less communication is the hermit here. Like not talking and not moving forward in any direction. What is the future of this energy? What is the future of this energy moving forward? What is the future of this energy between Mangala and her husband? Oh man, the High Priestess is in the dark. For the High Priestess in the dark, I feel like your husband's not telling you everything. I don't know if you're holding secrets too, but I feel like the two of you are either hiding something from each other or one of you is. I feel like there's a conversation that has to be had between like what is going on here. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like I don't know if your hubby is like very like your husband is very focused on materialistic things and their wealth and their their finances and that sort of thing, and that's causing some tension between the two of you as well, because I feel like there's this energy of them wanting to be more controlling because they're so discouraged and they're very worried about their reputation and what other people think. What does Mangala need to know about this energy? What does Mangala need to know about this energy? What does Mangala need to know about this energy? The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. High Priestess. High Priestess is in the light. So the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is you coming into your energy, making sure that you are being honest with yourself and your husband, and you're not keeping anything from him. Because I feel like just coming clean, just taking things off your chest, even if what you're holding back is your feelings about the situation and the less communication and the issues. The Queen of Pentacles, she's in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of you being more reliant on yourself and trusting yourself rather than others right now. And being consistent in your energy and what you're saying and what your actions are. If your hubby can't do the same thing, then that's on him, right? But I feel like whatever's going on here, you need to trust your intuition of what you need to do here, but also being honest with yourself is most important about the situation, how you're going to navigate, what you're going to do with it. I don't know if there's someone else that you could talk to about this. Like, I'm give you some more legal advice, right? Because I can't give you any legal advice on that one. But that is what I got. Sarah, will Jean Paul think of me? Well, how does Jean Paul feel about Sarah? There we go. Now I'm saying it right. How does Jean Paul feel about Sarah? How is Jean Paul feeling about Sarah right now? How is Jean Paul feeling about Sarah right now? Ooh. What are Oh, that was his thought. That was his feelings. Okay, what are Jean Paul's thoughts? What are Jean Paul's thoughts towards Sarah? Sorry, I did this backwards. What does Jean Paul think about Sarah? What does Jean Paul think about Sarah? And Nacho wants an update. Oh man, we all want an update now. Come on. Okay, so for his thoughts, as you asked first, the Page of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like he has something he has to say, but he's not saying it because he's a butt cheek. I don't know. The Nine of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like he feels very unlucky. He's unsure what he wants to manifest. He's not sure what his thoughts are towards you or what his intentions are towards you. He's just kind of like, ugh, I don't have the best luck, so why make intentions? It seems like what's in his energy. His energy feels very low. I feel like he does want a beginning or wants to spark something with you or have some sort of clarity or would like some direction. I don't know if he's the type that likes to follow your lead kind of thing rather than coming up with ideas or thoughts on his own. But for his feelings, he has a lot of good feelings. I feel like his feelings are very balanced. I feel like he wants to make the fairest decision, like whatever you think is fair to do. I feel like his feelings are on board with it. There's the Three of Pentacles in light, so I feel like he's very collaborative. He's very flexible, very, in the mood to compromise or connect with you in any way you would like to. He's ready to take a leap of faith wherever his heart is leading him, maybe leading with his heart on the sleeve a little bit. But I feel like for the thinking and the decision making, I feel like he's leaving it up to you because he's just not going to be, he's not going to make that decision for whatever reason. But that is what I got. You're new here, EXO. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You're on the list, EXO. You're on the list right there. I can see your name. You are number 6 right now on the list. Jeremy, hello. General reading for Jeremy. What does Jeremy need to know right now? What does Jeremy need to know right now? What does Jeremy need to know in general? Oh boy, the Magician. They're gonna make magic happen, so that's always fun. You're manifesting and making magic happen, and things are finally going your way for once, right? I can feel that for you. I feel this energy of you, Jazz, being more determined, more tapping into your skills that you have and using them to your full potential, whatever that is for you. I feel like the wand is in your hands. You have all the tools you need. It's just a matter of using them and focusing that energy where you want to put it, right? You do have a Four of Wands in the dark, though, but I feel like that's just a matter of you being possessive. Sometimes it's good to be possessive of your energy, possessive of your time, and possessive of your things, right? Sometimes it's a matter of keeping all the things for yourself because you need all the tools to navigate what's coming next for you in the first place, right? There is the Queen of Cups in in your energy as well. So I don't know if this is a queen, like a love coming towards you, or if it's just somebody in your life right now. Because I feel like this person is very, very intuitive, very kind, very generous, very balanced in their emotions and that sort of thing. So I feel like if you needed her, I feel like she'd be very emotionally supportive towards you and would connect well with you right now, especially with you being possessive. I feel like that is not something that's going to bother her right now. Doesn't mean that it's a female. I'm just saying her because it's a queen card, but whoever this person is, they they feel like they're there for you if you realize that or not. There is the ace, I want to say the ace of swords, because I feel the sense of miscommunication, confusion, some arguments may come out of this from not being on the same page where this is going. But it's the ace of wands in the dark, so I do feel like there's energy of, I don't know if this person tends to ghost you when they don't have clarity what your intentions are or what your expectations are of them or the other way around. Let's see, what does Jeremy need to know about this Ace of Wands energy? Justice is here, so I feel like whatever it is, you're going to make the fairest decision possible for yourself. I feel like it will take some time to adapt to this energy or this connection. But I feel a sense of feeling overwhelmed and imbalanced and disorganized, and that can quickly lead to a burnout. Yeah, the devil. Ooh. That got serious really fast, right? Oh man. So I don't know if this is a relationship situation that you're in right now, or a potential relationship that's kind of like brewing around you. But the devil is like in the light. So I think it's more about, is this a toxic love affair kind of thing? Or am I too obsessed, or my fear of being too obsessed? Roles could always be reversed. I don't know if it's the other way around. Whatever this is, I feel like it's just a matter of you trusting yourself, how to navigate your way out of it if you don't want to be in it. If you do want to be in it, I feel like it's a matter of allowing the energy to unfold naturally and connecting with this person and giving them a chance. But if that's not what you want, I feel like you need to set some strong boundaries about, no, I don't want this to go anywhere. I'm not setting intentions. I'm not taking action. Like making that, voice that to be very clear so they're not just lingering in your energy for no reason. Because I feel like this is kind of like blocking you from moving forward to success, right? Because I feel this Ace of Wands really, really wants to turn into the light. And when it turns into the light, there's new beginnings, new potential, new initiatives, new possibilities that are going to spark for you. And you have everything you need to make it happen. It's just this little blockage is you need to decide what you're going to do with this to move forward. That's what I got. Lola, hello. For Lola, does Jay have anybody new in his life right now? Does Jay have anybody new in his life right now? Oops. Let's see. Maybe a little bit too many people? I don't know. Let's see. For Lola, does Jay have anybody new in his life? Does Jay have anybody new in his life? These cards just don't want to shuffle. I'm gonna try another one because those ones just are not. Oh, we don't like Jay for some reason. Let's. There we go. This deck likes Jay. But what is going on in Jay's energy? Is anybody new in Jay's life right now? Is there anybody new in Jay's life right now? Is there anybody new in Jay's life right now? The Empress is a yes card, but it's in the dark, so I don't know if they're like new in their life right now, but they're not actually new. There's somebody from their past that came back. I don't know. Will Jay contact Lola? Will Jay be contacting Lola? Will Jay be contacting Lola? What is the energy around Jay contacting Lola? What is the energy around Jay contacting Lola? Ooh, I feel like there's a strong possibility that Jay will contact you soon. Or not you, sorry. Contact A. Sorry, I said that wrong. I feel like Jay's gonna be contacting you though, Lola. Oh man. Will Jay be contacting A? Will Jay be contacting A? Will Jay be contacting A? Yes. I feel like Jay will be contacting A and sparking something new. The Queen of Cups is here too, so I feel like Jay is trusting his intuition, trusting what he knows is what, but I feel like he's still very fearful of any sort of commitment, any type of fulfillment, or anything that could possibly make Jay happy. He's very hesitant on that though. That is what I got. Aioli! Will December 25 open contact? Okay, will the December 2025 open contract be a international efforts from aliens or something else? Before Aoli, will December 2025 be an open contact with the aliens? Let's see. Will December 2025 be an open contact with the aliens? The King of Pentacles says yes. No, no, that's not what I said. Okay. Contact. 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 Benevolent. Benevolent. I know the word, but I can't say it. Well, December 2025 open contact will be benevolent, well, and intentional. Will it be well and intentional? That's what I was going for, but we'll try this again. Let's see. Will it be benevolent? Will it be benevolent? Too many cards there. This deck does not want to be used for some reason. It's changing its mind. Will the alien contact be benevolent? Will the alien contact be intentional? Just like I was saying before, it was a no before. The first time I did it, it still seems to be a no. Even though these are both yes cards, they're in the dark, so I think it's a no. You know, the Ten of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of it's just too much work, too much weight on it, just a no. So for will it be intentional, it seems to be a yes. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like it'd be slow, steady, grounding, natural, that sort of thing. Good? Well, it's no either way. It's still no. Moonbeam says it means good, but it's still a no. It's not going to be good. It is going to be intentional, though, but it's going to be slow, grounded, spiritual. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's something. Is it possible that it's going to be something else? Is it possible it's going to be something else? The contact going to be something else with the aliens for Aioli. For the King of Wands and the Light, I feel like it's a possibility of something else. But you have one yes and two leaning more towards no because they're in the dark. So I feel like if it's something else, it's like if the big boss alien's gonna come down and say what they have to say. So for the benevolent energy, it's a no. For the intentional, it's a yes. For the something else, it's a possibility because you have one yes and two possibilities. It's not a strong yes because they're in the dark. And it is the King of Wands, so I feel like the King of Wands is like someone that wants to be the leader and take charge of whatever that something else could possibly be. So that is what I got. There's nothing very negative coming through here. There's no negativity that's trying to come through. No. I feel like whenever aliens are involved, humans don't think that any of it's good, right? I feel like we're a little bit fearful of the unknown. So just because the aliens think it's good, we don't think it's good, so that's probably why it came out that way. Hi Nacho! You finally made it! Things went crazy again. Oh my goodness. Why are things always going crazy? I mean, it's Mercury in retrograde, so you gotta expect it at this point, right? Oh man, it's gonna be crazy until August 11th or so. Probably gonna linger a little longer than that. Oh man, let's see for Nacho. What's going on? Apparently somebody has a message they just threw at you. What will move it through quickly? What's gonna move the crazy through quickly? What's gonna move the crazy quickly, right? How is the crazy gonna move through quickly? I feel like there's love and romance brewing around you, though. What is going on with that? I don't know why I wanted to pick through the middle of the deck like that. We are screwed? Yeah, right? Chaos is though what's happening. The universe is all out of whack. I think a lot of it too was that the way a lot of the planets are situated right now, uh, like you can look it up on NASA, that there's been a lot of shifts, like Pluto shift into a different area, and like there's so many shifts on there, but the planets haven't been in this position for 300 years, so it's like we're not acceptable to this energy. I feel like all the planets affect our energy, just like the moon. But I feel like we're all a little crazy because we don't know how to deal with the energy. Not that it's a bad energy, we just are not accustomed on how to deal with it. That's what I think. I don't know. I feel like that's making everybody feel a little bit more aggressive and cranky and wild out there. I don't know, than what they should be. You know, we're all. I feel like everybody's like in this inside their minds. Everyone like just wanting to fight everybody with their minds. Oh man. So I feel like your crazy is gonna last a little bit while, a little longer. I wanted to say a little bit more wilder. It could be a little bit more wilder before it gets settled, right? But you do have love coming your way. I don't know if you know who this love is or if it's coming soon or what's going on with that. But it's a good thing you have love in your soul, right? I feel this romance, passion, attraction, balance coming through for you. You cooperating or collaborating or working well with someone else. You do have the justice in the dark, so you know, making sure that you're not parking where you're not supposed to. You don't want a parking ticket or a speeding ticket. No seatbelt ticket. I don't know what kind of tickets there could possibly be. Just kind of like naming them all. Just because the justice is in the dark, so I feel like you're making sure that you're paying attention. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there's going to be a little bit less stress. Things are going to start to get a little bit easier for you. But I feel like you're going to start to feel some sort of inner peace or just learn to cope with it, right? Is just blame all this craziness on the planets like I do. Then you have the Five of Wands in the dark. So I feel like, you know, I really feel like you're gonna be more cooperative in this energy. So I feel like you're gonna be less willing to fight the competition, just kind of like go with the flow kind of thing. You do have the Empress in the dark as well, and the Nine of Cups. So dreams and possibilities are open for you. You just gotta grab onto them when they come. Don't miss them up. When did that shift? I feel like the shift. I don't know. I mean, I talked about it in one of my lives. It started. The shift started when Aquarius moved into Pluto, I believe. Yeah, Aquarius moved into Pluto because before that, Pluto was in Capricorn for like 30 some years. And I feel like that got the shift all going crazy. That was like, it started like beginning of last year. I don't know, you can Google it when all this happened. Like when all the planets shift and the energy of the solar. Like, you have to look up more astronomy, not astrology. Astrology, their information is not accurate, but you have to look up astronomy kind of information on the planets and you'll see. But I feel like the way the planet shifts does affect our energy spiritually. Yeah, so I feel like that is coming on for a lot. I feel like people who are more spiritual like we are, we feel it more than others. Others want to blame it on the government, or they want to blame it on the neighbors, they want to blame it on everybody else instead of what's really happening. Um, yeah, but see your temperance, dreams are coming through, things are going to be better. You know, you're going to be more cooperative, more things are going to work out for you with your communications and relationships. It's just going with the flow and being a little bit more easier on yourself. But that's what I got. For Firefly, where Scorpio's thoughts and feelings and seeing me earlier today? What's going on with the Scorpio? Scorpio, we need Scorpio's energy to come in, right? Oh man, what's your energy, Scorpio, towards Firefly? What is Scorpio's energy towards Firefly right now? The Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is in the light. So I feel like whatever's going on in the Scorpio's energy, he's only focusing on himself, his own intentions, his own love, his own whatever's going on in his pants, I don't know. But he's just focusing on himself. He's very possessive of his own energy and what matters most to him. So how is this affecting Firefly? What is the Scorpio's thoughts about Firefly right now? What are Scorpio's thoughts about Firefly right now? Strength. Oh man. Ooh. His thoughts about you is maybe connecting with you, asking you on a date. I don't know if that's what came up or not already, but there's that's going on. I don't know if it's just him working up the courage to come out and say it, or what's going on with that. What's going on in the Scorpio's feelings towards Firefly? What's going on in the Scorpio's feelings for Firefly? Taking action and him being the king and stepping up his game plan. Oh man, that is a king of cups. The king of cups is a Scorpio. So I feel like, okay, maybe I can be more emotionally compassionate towards Firefly. Maybe I should take action. I feel like that's going on in his feeling. It seems to be going on in his thoughts. So his mind and heart is in the same place. But at the same time, he's very self-focused. So I don't know if he feels like if he gives you the time and energy and actions, it's gonna somehow satisfy him. But I don't feel like he's like he held back, eh? I feel like he's just focused on himself. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Maybe when you saw him, he was this energy. But now that he has time to think about it, maybe he's reconsidered what his initial reactions were. Is the Scorpio really busy at work? I don't know what all that is. It's too much. Is the Scorpio really that has a busy workload? Does Scorpio really have a busy workload? Apparently he does, yes. He is committed to his work. I don't know, his thoughts and feelings look positive. His workload energy looks positive. So I don't know what's going on with that. Both of you were a bit occupied. Okay, yeah. I feel like he was just possessed of his own energy at the time. Oh man, maybe he comes around. Hopefully he comes around and takes action towards you though. That would be nice. Spiritual love, hello. What is the energy and consciousness of Paris, France want me to know? So what is the energy and consciousness of Paris, France want spiritual love to know? What is the energy of Paris, France? What does France want Paris to know right now? Ooh, Paris is the country of love, right? Paris is all love and romance and Romeo and Juliet energy, I feel. Oh man, I feel like Paris is calling you because it's love. That's where the love is. The Knight of Pentacles, something solid, something real, something stable. Wanting to express love and emotions towards you. I feel like there's romantic talks going on, genuine feelings, some opportunity for love and romance for sure. And then there's the Ten of Cups, that love and commitment. Oh my goodness. I just feel this sense of someone confessing their dreamy feelings towards you, wanting the sense of fulfillment, love, harmony, that long-term committed relationship, like a dreamy type one. The Chariot, you're moving forward in the right direction. I don't know if you have a possibility of a chance of going to Paris, France, but it says, yeah, go for it. The Chariot is waiting. Do you think this country is a gate to connect with my soulmate? Yeah, yeah, I do. I really do, spiritual love. I really, really do. Like, I feel like you couldn't get a better love reading than this, right? This is like real love. Not just the Lover's card and the Knight of Cups, because those are not real soulmate type energies, right? Usually the Knight of Cups is a player most of the time. But this seems like it was something very real. Very, yeah. Let's see. What is the love energy of Paris? What is the love energy of France? What is the love energy going on over there? Destiny and individuality. So destiny is like the reunion of your twin flame is a destined event. So maybe your soulmate or twin flame, whatever that is for you, is in France, Paris. This one says to be wary though. Be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. So whatever this is, making sure you don't lose yourself in this person. Make sure you keep who you are. Don't give up your independence. Be true to yourself. Don't lose sight of your roots, your family values, what your beliefs are. But yeah, this does seem something real, but it's about don't lose yourself in it though. That is what I got. You saw him in your dream. I never met him before. That's probably not a dream. Like it's probably real. Like you probably known him in a past life. So that would be like a soulmate. A soulmate is like you find each other in every life. Yeah. XO, hello, XO. Can I ask what my dad? Okay, ask what my daddy prayed on me when he said he prayed for me in about 5 minutes ago. Oh, there's a new question. Okay. Can I know how many steps I am away from my journey to my personal journey? Huh. Let's see for EXO. What does EXO need to know about their next steps to their personal journey? What does XOXO need to know about which steps to take moving forward in their personal journey? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith. I want to come and give XOXO a message. During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith. I want to come and give XO a message about their spiritual journey and their next steps forward. Oh man. I feel like before you can take your next steps forward, I feel like things are going to be very challenging for you. I feel like there's going to be some painful truths, some heartbreak, some discouragement, some disappointments. But I feel like when you go through that and heal that, you will feel or you'll just know what direction you're headed in towards. I mean, I feel like it doesn't feel fair, but it seems to be what's coming through. The sun is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of you being optimistic and making sure that you have good clarity. Like you're not dwelling too much in the past, that you are taking the time to heal when you need to take the time to heal, and not just saying you're fine and moving forward. I feel like if you say you're fine and you move forward, that's going to hold you back. You're going to take a step back instead of moving forward. So I feel like whatever cycle you're in now, you're still going to be in that cycle until everything is healed, or you acknowledge that everything is healed. You have the Seven of Cups in the dark as well. So I feel like it's not a matter of wishful thinking and hoping and wishing. It's about being realistic with your goals. Restore your focus. So I feel like you had a clear focus before and you may have lost sight of that. But I think it's a matter of figuring out what that was and how to reconnect with it again. Yeah, so I feel if you reconnect with that, you're going to make peace with whatever this Five of Wands is for you. And kind of like pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving. I feel like it's a matter of you showing up when you need to or say you will and proving yourself, not just to others, but proving yourself to yourself. There is a Two of Pentacles in the light too, so I feel like it's just a matter of adapting to what you have going on right now, adapting to the resources you have, the finances that you have, and all that sort of thing. And I feel like all the hard times will end and you'll begin your spiritual journey. That's what I got for you. Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Aldana, hello. For Aldana, what does Aldana need to know right now in general? What does Aldana need to know right now in general? What does Aldana need to know right now in general? What does Aldana need to know? What does Aldana need to know in general right now? I guess all the cards are picking themselves for you. What's with all this negativity? Oh man. You got a goal for the first time in a long time? Woohoo! That is nice. Let's see for Aldana. What does Aldana need to know about this negativity? Oh man, why are they all in the dark? For the Fool in the dark, I just feel like it's kind of like a little bit lost or a little bit of lack of what direction you're going to go into moving forward. Because you have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel this energy of you, even though you feel a little defensive, I feel like it's a good energy for you to not compromise. I feel like it's good for you to just stick to your guns, you know, whatever you feel is good for you, go for it. And don't get distracted or held back because, you know, someone's trying to change your mind for whatever reason. You know, if you don't want to move forward in that direction, then don't, right? We're the Queen of Cups here, so I feel this energy. Like if you need time to heal your emotions or get in check with your insecurities and figure out why they're happening and how to move forward with them, I feel like taking the time for yourself right now is a good energy for you. You know, if you feel like you're losing control, it's a matter of taking a step back and figuring out how to regain that control, regain that confidence, and sticking to your word. And, you know, don't let anyone change your mind or distract you or try to redirect you from where you're headed. What does Aldana need to know about this energy? What does Aldana need to know for this energy? A cold! Oh man, that sucks. Cold sounds way better than a cold. For the Page of Swords in the dark, I feel like it's just a matter of, you know, you don't need to say, you don't have to be bitchy or cocky or whatever that is for you. If just to prove your point that you're not going to, you know, doesn't mean you don't have to get into a conflict just because you're not going to agree with someone, you know? It could be just a matter of distancing yourself and judging them from afar in your mind instead of out loud, right? And I feel like it was going to give you a sense of stability. I don't know why all these cards are in the dark, but oh man, I feel like it's a challenging time for you right now. But just stick to your guns. You know, you may have to watch what you say, but don't compromise. Don't lower your standards or lower your anything. You know, just be yourself. Keep moving forward. I feel like you will get through this despite the challenges that are coming here. Can you get some positive messages for Aldana? Some positive messages for Aldana? The King of Wands in the dark. I don't know who this King of Wands is, but if somebody's trying to trying to upset you or discourage you or burn out your fire, I mean, I feel like it's just a matter of distancing yourself from them. Yeah. You know, I feel like it's just a matter of letting go of them and moving forward. Or at least for now. Right? That is what I got. Not quite sure what all that was about, but GG. Why the entity that visited me in a dream looks at me like I am a royal? Do you have something royal in me? Let's see. Spirituality of my DNA. Let's see for Gigi. What is the spirituality or DNA of Gigi? What does Gigi need to know about her spirituality? especially her spirituality, about her DNA. What is going on here? Ooh. I feel like your spirituality is very high. Like I feel like you're a warrior. Um, Not just a warrior, but a warrior that is well respected, especially in the universe for sure. Because you have the Five of Swords. So I feel this energy of you being able to control people's minds. Maybe you don't even realize you're doing it. So maybe when you do see this uh entity, you just make them treat you like royalty without realizing it. Maybe it's easier than humans because humans are stubborn and stupid sometimes. Sometimes we're not as smart as entities and spirits and beyond the veils, right? When we're here where we are now, sometimes we can be a little bit dumb. So maybe it's easier for entities and other things like that to be able to do so, right? You have the Fool. So I feel this energy that you're like an explorer, you're going on a spiritual journey. Maybe you reawakened a spiritual journey that you didn't realize you did. Go through a lot of spiritual awakening sometimes before we get to the big one. So I don't know if this is like the verge of you opening up a big one or had a big one. The Six of Cups as well. Six of Cups in the dark, especially when we're talking about spirituality, it means that you have had many past lives before, right? And I feel like your past life energy comes more forward when you are in a dream-like state. When you have the Six of Wands, I feel like you're very well respected, recognized, and had a lot of fans and supporters, and that sort of thing. Like you have that sense of victory and power. Six of Cups as well is like not just past lives, but all the respectable your ancestors as well. The Fool too, that spiritual journey, that spiritual insight. Uh, yeah, yeah. I feel like you don't see it, but you do. Like I feel like you realize it. Like I feel like you don't always realize it because it comes so natural to you. Like I feel like if you're trying to talk to someone and they suddenly agree with you, you may think they just changed their mind, but I feel like you have a way of controlling them to do that without realizing. Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, destiny, karma is on your side. Oh man, I can feel that for you. I just feel like you are a destiny shifter as well. So I feel like you can, just think about a different outcome and make it happen. The Four of Wands here too. So just being able to celebrate your successes, grow with it, go with it. I feel like you're really like I feel like you have it in your blood. Like you come from a bloodline of ancestors who are very powerful like this too. So I feel like witches is in your blood. That is awesome. I have witches in my blood too. It is so cool. And it's funny because sometimes when you have witches in your blood and you join a witch group on Facebook, you realize you can really, really tell which ones are really witches and which ones don't have a clue what they're doing. And it's very strange feeling. I don't know if you ever did it, but try. Join a Facebook group with witches and you'll feel like you know more than them um, when it's in your blood, I feel. It's weird, but it's true. For Jacques, hello. Will Jacques and Odette end up in a relationship? Will Jacques and Odette end up in a relationship? Will they end up in a relationship? Will they end up in a relationship? Will they end up in a relationship? I'm going past my time. I'm sorry. I was a little slow. I did longer readings than I should have. My bad. But there was such good questions, so how can I not, right? For the Knight of Swords, I feel like you will take responsibility over this relationship and make it happen. I feel like there will be success. You have the Sun. So I feel like there is movement of you moving forward in a positive light. Maybe even a positive light that ending up in a commitment or even marriage is a possibility with the Sun energy. And you take initiative. I feel like you're the one who has to take initiative though. In this relationship, you do have the Ace of Wands, new beginnings, new sparks of passion, new sparks of romance, being able to take initiative in the next step in your relationship as well. There is also the Seven of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like this relationship does need more tender love and care, more nurturing, more caring, more compassion. It will take a lot more work to harvest all the resources you need or all the energy you need to pursue this relationship farther than where it is. So I do feel like all of this energy is on your shoulders to make this happen and follow through, though. And that's what I go with. Hot Sun! Hello, Hot Sun. What does Hot Sun need to know right now? Hello, Hot Sun. What is your question? Hot Sun, you still here? I see you, but I don't see your question. What is your question? What are Matt's energies towards Hot Sun? What are Matt's energies towards Hot Sun right now? What are Matt's energies towards Hot Sun right now? What are Matt's energies towards Hot Sun right now? What are Matt's energies towards Hot Sun right now? What are Matt's energies towards Hot Sun right now? The Chariot. Ooh, 5 wands, of course. Oh man. I feel like Matt's energy right now is like he wants to overcome or overpass any past tension or any conflicts or whatever that was in the past and just wants to move forward. But even though he just wants to move forward, I feel like he hasn't quite loosened up on whatever that tension was, right? But with the Seven of Wands, I feel like he still feels more guarded, more defensive, more feeling the need to stand his ground and protect whatever he feels like he needs to protect. So I don't know if he's trying to move forward and like not wanting to be more flexible in his energy or what's going on with that. Um yeah, I feel like his energy towards you is to be defensive. So I feel like even though he feels like he can move towards you and forgive and forget whatever happened or whatever that tension was, I feel like he's kind of faking that, if that makes any sense. I feel like there's some sort of, I don't know. The Page of Pentacles and the Light, so I feel like I don't know if there's been communication between the two of you or if he plans on having communication with you. But I feel like he does want to talk things through. But I feel like it's more about talking about materialistic things rather than like feelings or intentions or that sort of thing. Luck, timing, and destiny seems to be on Matt's side towards you. So I feel like the universe is kind of like pushing Matt towards you to open up and have this conversation. But I feel like whatever's going on here, Matt feels like he's can overcome the challenges, but at the same time, extremely guarded. Why did Matt post really negative things towards Hot Sun? Why did Matt post real negative things online? Knight of Swords. I really feel like there's something that's going on with Matt that he can't let go of. So I feel like he feels posting it online as a way for him to release it from him. I think it was more of a, when you're sick, you throw up to get rid of the bug that you caught. So I feel like him putting it out online is about him getting over these feelings by putting it out there into the universe to make himself feel good about it. But I feel like he's kind of lying. Like I feel like he's trying to get rid of this negativity, wanting to set some healthy boundaries, but having a lot of hard times with that, and wanting to come towards you. I feel like it's not doing it in a healthy way at all. Um, but yeah, I feel like doing whatever he did made him do distance and lose the opportunity with you that he could have potentially had. And I feel like that has caused extra burdens on him right now, realizing that his divorce is going really badly. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah. I feel like his energy towards you is very positive, though. I feel like whatever he did there was to try to release all the tension and negativity that is in his heart. But it seems like he does want to have a good conversation with you, and the universe is kind of like guiding it to be positive towards you as well. But yeah, there is a whole mess here that's going on within Matt, so I don't know if he needs more time or what's going on with that. Hi, Dwayne. I don't know if I said that already, but hello. I will be back tomorrow for more free readings, Dwayne. I come on 2 hours earlier than now. You're welcome, Hudson. Exactly. If he comes towards you, he misses that chance. That's on him, not you, Hudson. Exactly. Don't wait for someone that's gonna keep messing up like that. Poor V. I am doing great. Can we check on Mahale? What are Mahale's real, true love, feelings, and intentions towards Antilia romantically moving forward? Let's see. What are Mahale's real, true love, romantic feelings towards Antilia romantically? What is the real, most romantic feelings towards Antilia romantically? What are Mahale's real, true intentions towards Mahale romantically right now? Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Well, as expected. Oh man, I always try with Mahale. I really do. I really try to think very positive for him and Natalia, because I feel like he has some sort of strange attachments towards her. I really believe that they are the twin flames. Not the positive ones, the messed up ones. The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel the sense of them, struggling with finances, poor planning, going in and out of the Natalia energy, but, going in hoping for the best, but doubt it, but knowing it's going to be the worst. The Two of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like they rush in, they rush out, they don't know what to do. I feel like they just act on impulses and fake promises, and, Queen of Swords is in the light too, so I feel like they very much get sucked into whatever Natalia tells them. I feel like she's the queen here. She's I feel like she makes him feel that he needs to rely on her for whatever reason. Yeah. The tower's there too, so it's always chaos, Every time it runs back to Natalia's chaos, destruction, upheaval. Oh man. What does V need to know about this energy? Is there any romantic energy between Natalia and Mahale? Is there any romantic energy between Natalia and Mahale? Seven of Pentacles. It's a yes card, but it's not dark because there's romantic energy, but there's frustrations, there's impatience, there's low efforts going on both ends. Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, yeah, I feel like she just uses whatever manipulative energy she has to wheel them in, take what she wants, and lets them go when it's not serving her anymore. That's what I got. Thank you, everyone. I guess I didn't go over that badly. I thought I was gonna go over usually go over a lot longer than this. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It was really nice seeing you, Miss Moonlight. Thank you, everyone. I will be back tomorrow for more free readings. I'm on at 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, but I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a new moon readings, new moon and Leo readings, and Thursday will be career readings. I'll see you all next time. Good night, Hot Sun. Good night, everyone. Bye. Good night, Miss Moonlight.